Kyler Murray was a walk-in highlight in this one. Filling the stat sheet, it was the second time in his career he has passed for 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, also ran for one. The list of players to do that in multiple games: Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray. The list is over.
That's pretty darn good company. One in Canton, one on the way there as soon as he retires, which could have been last offseason, of course, and one that guy that's just getting started. Okay, so for the Vikings, as we bring the fellas back in, overtime loss to the Bengals, devastating, crushing loss in the final seconds to the Cardinals. Some people would say that's COVID karma if you're the Minnesota Vikings. But Tim, offensively for the Arizona Cardinals, there was a theory last year that people had just figured out Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray. Yet here we are, 2 weeks into the season, 2 terrific offensive performances. What have you seen adjustment-wise from what Kingsbury has done air raid moving into this season?
Well, I think what you've seen is Kyler Murray's got a little bit more comfortable, and he is nearly impossible to contain. And so that has been a big part of it. And then what they've done, obviously, is surrounded him with some remarkable talent. And so, Rondale Moore and his role in their offense and how they find ways to get him the football has been unique. And then you think about, having a run play called and being able to just spit the ball out to A.J. Green. He's able to find his way in for a score. So, look, I think they, as Cliff has kind of been in this spot, and he certainly has coaches on his coaching staff that have been in the NFL for a long time, I think there's been a little bit of an understanding that it can't always just be about your offense. Yes, you've got to score enough, but can you kind of do things, in some ways the ugly way? And I think a really good example is that 4th and 5 play that we saw, in the highlight, where basically the protection is blitzed. The quarterback needs to be able to give ground and get the ball there. It may not be perfect, but can you make the play that gives your team a chance to win? And they most certainly did.
Damian, my barber is a big Minnesota Vikings fan, and I get better haircuts when he's a happy guy. And by now he's not that happy, man, and I got to get a haircut in a week, and we're going to talk about this. How do I talk him down? How do I tell him, hey, it's going to be okay? Is it going to be okay?
Well, listen, no team wants to be 0-2, but, the way the Minnesota Vikings have lost the past couple of weeks has just been, man, it's just been devastating. I think, actually when you watch this game, it's kind of indicative of how the NFL is. A couple plays here and there, and that's usually the difference in a football game. You miss a field goal, a couple plays, throughout a game. Minnesota Vikings was going toe-to-toe. Kyler Murray was playing unbelievable football. It's just almost, like Tim said, it's almost impossible to bring him down. And that Minnesota Vikings offense, they were shredding that Cardinals defense. Again, you just got to go back to a couple plays in that game, and that's the difference between the outcome in whether the Cardinals or the Vikings win this game.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.